Okay, everyone, now we're going to do car interior vocabulary. I've also done an exterior, which you can find on the website here, exterior with pronunciation. I also have just these layouts that you can look at if you'd like at that website, eslcommando.blogspot.com. So what I'm going to do is go through the pronunciation of all these interior car vocabulary. Now many of these are compound nouns. So with a compound noun, we have the stress on the first word of two nouns put together. So that's what a lot of them are. So let's start up here. Okay, and here we have dashboard. You can hear the stress on the first word, dashboard. This is also called the dash. If you're talking in slang, usually we would call this the dash. We come down here, we have the glove box. So again, glove box, first word is stressed. And then here we have the radio, or it's also called the stereo or CD player. We come down, we have the gear shift. Sometimes when you have a car that uses this, we call it a stick shift also, so that could also be said. Then you come down here, we have the emergency brake, okay, also called the Ebrake. Okay, that stresses on that first word again. It's a compound noun. Come up here, we have the gas pedal, first word, the gas pedal. Then we have the brake pedal, brake pedal. Then we come down here, we have the clutch, clutch. Now we'll come up here, we have the steering wheel, okay, and up here we have the turning signal. So you hear that stress is always on the first word. Most of these are compound nouns. Turning signal, you would pull that up or down to change which direction you want it to go. Now we come up here, and this dial, this area right here, shows the RPMs, and that's revolutions per minute. I believe that's of the wheels. So I'm not a car expert, but those are RPMs. And then we come up here, we have the speedometer. Speedometer tells you how fast you're going, either in kilometers per hour or miles per hour. And then in the middle of the speedometer, we have the odometer, which tells you how many miles or kilometers you have gone in a certain trip, or since you've owned the car, or since you've driven it. So that's the odometer, this little thing in here. And then we come over here, we have the vents. That's where we get our heat or cooling with air conditioning. And finally, we come down and we have the horn. Okay, so this is just a quick car interior vocabulary lesson, and you can check on my website for the exterior lesson also, and hopefully you'll enjoy both of those, and they will help you with your pronunciation of these very commonly used words in American English.